He's on 54 now. He could go up to 55. Julio Napa to equalise.
Oh, yeah!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of Borderline Glory here with Saint-Etienne quarter-final day in the Champions League. 2 games coming up against Monaco. Of all teams, it is a great draw for us, a team who is now beaten 3 times already in this season. Since last time out, we've had 5 games of friendly in there, but the most important of all is a 2-1 win away to PSG. We had 2,283 fans travel down to a 65,000 seater stadium, the Luis Enrique Park, very interestingly named, and we managed to beat them off the back of a turnaround where Julio Napa managed to get 2 goals, one of them for PSG. Not often you'd see that from him, but he did do that, and now we are currently 15 points clear at the top of Ligue. Now what that means is if we were to win today, that would mean if PSG drop points, we will win the league. If they don't, they would have to have some crazy goal difference swing and we would have to lose every single game. So yeah, it's looking pretty good, and we do have a game in the league in the gap, so hopefully we can go and confirm that in today's episode. We are also through as well to the semi-final of the French Cup. We play against Le Mans FC. As you can see in that away game, we beat Monaco 3-2 in this game here, and we will be coming up against them for a place in the Champions League semi-final against one of Bayern Munich or PSG. And how good would it be to play against PSG? But it's Monaco standing the way first. Let's go and get straight into it, the first of 2 legs in this quarter-final. So the team for this first leg against Monaco, it starts with Treguer in goal. We've got a backline of Agbenifo, Liddell, Juanma, Zajac, Jaworski, Blazquez, Newhard in the middle. Got Garcia and Garcia, Napa up top. Luis is back in the team, and no Rock Barber through suspension today. Kick off here in this game against Monaco, the first leg away from home. Even if it is still Monaco, a team who've beat 3 times already this season, if you weren't aware, it is still going to be a tough game. We really need to turn up and put on our best display. We're playing in a very nice kind of camo kit here, this dark green kit. It's looking very nice, and hopefully we can go and put on a good display in it. I think it's our 3rd kit we will be playing in, because our away kit would have been that white colour, and that would not have been ideal against this Monaco team. And they're on the attack here, the ball squared, it's in, and surely there's an offside there. The player from Monaco looked well offside, but we'll have to look at what the decision is, and hopefully it will be disallowed. It wouldn't be the best start. I think it will be disallowed. He's pointing to, maybe not, I don't know how, but who knows. And it is 1-0 to Monaco here in this game. You know, in the Champions League, they're always going to give their all, and it may be a tougher game, probably the toughest games we've had against them this season, just because of what's at stake. But I've still got the confidence, especially in that home leg, that we can go and deliver a real big display, a big performance, and ultimately come away with a semi-final spot in the Champions League. And then once you get there, you dare to dream, really. We are one away, or one set of games away from the final, and how that close that would be, it would literally be in touching distance. But Monaco are, really going at this game. This one will be disallowed, but they are getting in behind, creating a few chances, and we need to be on our best behaviour here. We've got a backline of Liddell, Juanma, Zajac, which is not one you see often. I just thought bringing Zajac in when he's a bit more sharp compared to Olofsson, a bit more defensively sound in a game like this, would just be a sensible decision. Matching their back 3 as well, kind of, that they're playing with the players at the back, as you can see with this formation. But who knows how this game's going to go. It's going to be a very interesting one, and hopefully we can just come away with that win to ease some nerves going into the second leg. We won't have that much to kind of put the pressure on, and hopefully that will be the case. Here is Monaco on the attack once again, though the header goes in, and that is wide in the end. We just need to get forward a little bit more. As you can tell, probably the nerves are getting to us a little bit, because it's a game we know we can win, but ultimately we've just not got started so far, and that's okay, because I'm sure we will. But sooner rather than later would be ideal. Here is Garcia, finds Julio Napa. Where can he go? He goes out to Newhard, finds Garcia. Zajac loved a bit of play. The return ball, can it find Garcia? It does, and it's into the hands of the Monaco goalkeeper. We do have Luis back on the bench, but it's kind of hard to justify bringing him straight back into this team, especially with the form of Felix Garcia down that right hand side, so we'll have to be a bit more cautious with bringing him straight back into the team, but I'm sure he probably will get back in at some point eventually. Whether or not that's for the semi-final or the semi-final of the French Cup, who knows? We've drawn another solid opponent in the French Cup semi-final like last year. It's an opponent who we can definitely beat, but I'm sure will give us a tough game, so hopefully that's something that does go on to happen here, is on that far side. I think it's will it be 3 times in a row we'll win the French Cup now? If we were to win it, I believe we did win it the season before that, or I don't know if I'm just going on about something, who knows, but I guess that's if we win it again, we win it again, and we can't complain about that. 25 minutes gone. The score 1-0 to Monaco in the other semi-final. Potential opponents for us, Bayern Munich hosting PSG in that first one there. Here is Blasquez on the ball. It finds Juanma. It's going to go out to his right hand side where Garcia picks it up, falls back to Juanma. Can't find Zajac, his defensive partner alongside. He instead goes to Josh Liddell. He's advancing. Lovely ball to find Garcia. What can he do with this one? He's going to cut in. It's got to be a penalty. There's a foot that's gone in, and surely the referee is going to point to the spot. No hesitation, and Julio Napa is going to have the chance to tie up this game. He's going to beat his numbers on last season if we can go all the way in this competition. Take a look at that. We've got 6 games left in the league. If we get to the final, that's 2 games in the cup, 8, and then these Champions League games, that's 5 more games, 13 games to try and get. How many more goals would it be? Will it show us how many he got in total last season? Let's go and have a look. In total last season he got 66, was it? Or something like that. Yeah, 66. So he's got 13 games to try and beat that. He's already played more games this season than last by the looks of it, or something like that. But yeah, he's doing alright for himself. He's on 54 now. He could go up to 55. Julio Napa to equalise in the Champions League quarter-final. He strides away with that celebration. It's a lovely finish, and he's on for that Champions League golden boot. Julio Napa, one of a kind, and he's going to make it 1-1 here. It eases a few nerves. You know, you do feel like we have started to go back into this game, and ultimately we've been repaid with the goals. So that's 55 goals now. He needs 30, so if he played every single game this season, which so far he has, he'd play 58, whereas last season he played 51, which felt like he played a lot more, to be fair. 51 in 66. He's got 13 to try and go and get. He would need 11 more to tie that, so 12 goals in 13 games would go and beat that, which is very doable for that man, and he would really like to go and do that, because 120 odd goals in 2 seasons is just a ridiculous number. This has been a very eventful game to start the quarterfinals here in the Champions League. 1-1 here. That other game is a deadlock, and no team is looking to be able to get into it, but we look, by the looks of it, have been the better team. We just need to go and get that winner and ultimately settle those nerves for the rest of this tie. There's 55 minutes gone. I think it's a good time to go and make some changes. I'm going to bring Camboy in there, and on that right side as well, I'm going to bring Luis into the action, see what he can go and do. And on that left side as well, I'm going to bring Mace on. If Garcia doesn't have much to show for himself in this game, then we'll probably bring Mine John with Mace coming on that left hand side. 60 minutes gone, the score's all tied. If we come away with the draw, then it would be a bit frustrating because of the old record, how good we've been doing, but I guess that's better than a loss and being in a far worse position, which we are just nowhere near at, or near to at the moment. The goals are flying in now in that game between Bayern Munich and PSG. It looks like they've come out of their shell a little bit. Here is Mace standing over this corner. You just know what's going to happen from here. Mace plays it in, back post. Who is it? It's Josh Liddell. It's just gone over. It's so close and so unfortunate for the man at the back, who's in a real good bit of form. That's why he is starting in this team. He probably would have started, or definitely would have started, I should say, should Rock Barber had been in this team anyway. We would have played Juanma and Liddell. Last few minutes of this game, it looks like Monaco are finally going to deny us of beating them for the first time out of 4 games this season. It will be a draw. We will go back to the Stade Geoffroy Guichard with that result, and it's all to play for. But you do think a semi-final place could be awaiting us. And there you have it. We have done it. We are Ligue 1 champions. The first of 3 trophies we're going for this season. The dream is on. And why not? Why not dare to dream? PSG couldn't even hold together a win. They lost completely. We won against, who was it against? It was against Metz there. 4-1 win. As you can see, the result in that one included how many goals from Napa? Did he get any goals? He got 2 goals there. We had 3 goals before 11 minutes. We just knew the inevitable was about to happen. We were going to win that league title, and we have. As you can see there, just ridiculous numbers on display, and we are champions of Ligue and PSG in no-show, and a no match for us, 3 losses in the last 5 games, and we are champions with 5 games to spare. But we need to become Champions League winners as well. The team for this one starts with Driguero in goal, backline of Liddell, Agbenifo. Why have I started with Liddell? Agbenifo, Liddell, Juan Barber, Jaworski, Blasquez, Newhard in the middle, Garcia on the left, Luis on the right, and Napa up top. Champions League football returns here to the Stade Geoffroy Guichard. It's an all-French clash for a place in the semi-final. The score was all tied. We weren't at our bright best in that last game, but ultimately we are looking to come away with a big win here, a statement win, and put everyone in this Champions League on notice that we are not here to just be contenders. We are here to go and win the whole thing. We've seen what we can do in the league. We are league champions. Saint-Etienne are league champions. That is just crazy, the team we've built here. We're a game away from the final in the French Cup. We're a game away from the semi-final in the Champions League. We are just on an absolute roll at the moment, and a treble for this team would just be ridiculous. So let's go and have a look what's going on here. Agbenifo finds Garcia. It's Blasquez. What can we do with this one? It's floating around, and it's 10 minutes gone. Monaco find themselves in possession. So the crash out here would just be very disappointing, especially what we've gone on and done. But I just have real supreme confidence now. Can you? Not really. 80 points after 29 games in the league is just crazy numbers. And we had 2 slow starts in these games by the looks of it, but ultimately we're here to show up. We're here to go and have a good display, and that's what we're doing by the looks of it. 15 minutes gone, the scores all even. The scores in this one, what was it? If we can go and take a look, it was 2-1, 1-2-2, 1-1. I don't know why I went there as look, or was that the first game it ended? No, it can't have been. This was the game. Bayern Munich actually won it 2-1, so Bayern Munich could be our next opponents by the looks of it. Should we go and get there, we want to manifest it, say that we will be there. Here is Josh Liddell on the ball. It finds Jaworski out to his left hand side. Agbenifo, what can you do with this one? What a ball that is. Back post, Luis is there. Oh, what a goal that would have been. Luis has had an absolute blinder of a run, but even better, that ball from Agbenifo outside of the boot to find him is just crazy. And he plays this one in there, it's floating around, and it's cleared out for a throw-in. What a goal that would have been. Luis back into the starting 11. He's fresh, he's ready to go, he's hungry to get some goals, get his numbers back up. Garcia is giving him a good run for his money. 23 goals and assists. Is Garcia beating that now? He's on to 17, nowhere near. Napa is there. The header just goes wide. All action here so far to open up this game, and that's exactly what we want to see. This is the football we talk about here at Saint-Etienne. Here is Luis. Who can he find? It's going in. It's into the hands of the keeper. Are Monaco going to look to counter-attack straight away here? Taking their time with distributing this one. And they're going to look to go long, actually. I thought they were going to play it out the back, but who knows. The header miscued there. The Monaco player in behind it. Goes in. It's across the face of the goal. Josh Liddell is a very lucky man, because that could have been very costly should that have gone in, but luckily it didn't, and the scores stay at 1-1 here. Here we go into the next part of this game. 30 minutes gone. We're into the second of thirds here in this game. I don't know why I absolutely butchered that there. We're going to go and wrap up this first half in a game that's predominantly been led by us, as you can see here, but we've still got some work to do to go and get over the line. It would have been like to have been a bit more convincing, but what can you do? Newhard finds Luis. Luis goes over to Juanma. Rock Barber returns to the side today, finds Newhard. Can the ball be played down the line? It is. Rock Barber, he's got space, he's got time. What can he do with it? He pulls it back, lovely ball. Newhard squares it. Napa. Luis is there. What a save that is from the Monaco goalkeeper. He's pulled off 2 incredible saves to deny Jose Luis of a goal in this first half. He is going to feel so hard done by. He's been very deserving of a goal in this first half, but ultimately it's just not come for him, and he will have to go looking for it again in this second half. We're underway, the final 45. Should we need extra time, it will come, but we want to just keep it to this being the final 45 of 4 that we will have played against Monaco. It will have been 5 times now we will have played them, and hopefully we just get it done. This is the last time we will play them. Here is Agbenifo standing over this corner on that far side. It goes to the back post. Josh Liddell is there. It's Napa instead. He's scored. It's 1-0, and Julio Napa strikes again. He's gone and got some more goals. Has he got to 60 yet? He's up to 58 now, but that could be an absolutely massive decisive goal, the most important one so far. He's gone and made it 1-0 here, and we are leading in our quarter-final against Monaco. You do feel like it's deserved. These numbers don't lie. We've been absolutely all over this Monaco team. There's another ball in here. Jose Luis tries to go in for that. He's not able to. It's going to fall out to another player here, or will it? Where's it going? It's floating around. It falls to Agbenifo. Blázquez on the ball, goes to Agbenifo. The ball out to his left-hand side. Blázquez, Garcia, where can he go? This one. He's going to go into Julio Napa. Garcia for 3-1. So unlucky to not convert that there. That was a lovely bit of play. And we are absolutely all over this Monaco team now. They tried to silence us, but we got into it and we got all over this Monaco team. Let's go and have a look. Campoy in, Blázquez in. I'm just going to make these two midfield changes just to secure us up a little bit. It's never a wrong decision really to make a midfield change. It just brings you more balance, fresh legs, and we've got very high quality midfielders in this team, and they are on the pitch now. Here is Jose Luis. He's had a very interesting ball played there. He squared it. He tries to find a low ball to Julio Napa. He's not able to. In the end, it falls out to a Monaco player, but Campoy wins that back in a great position. He could go all the way, and it's in. Campoy scores to make it 3-1 out of absolutely nowhere. He's just absolutely steamrolled in behind, and he's made it 3-1. I don't know why it doesn't go down as his goal, because that was well on target, and it's a lovely finish from Campoy. Look at this for a run. He just gets in behind, and he actually would have missed. He tried to find Julio Napa, and it's turned in by the Monaco player. It's 3-1, and it looks like we will be setting up a date with either Bayern Munich or PSG. That game is looking completely deadlocked, but if PSG are going to be, tying up with Bayern Munich, I mean, PSG got 62 points, we're on 80, and if Bayern Munich are a 62-point team, we'll be absolutely all over them. Back post, Campoy, it's Napa again, ole ole, what a goal that is. He scored again. It's 4-1 now, and Julio Napa just keeps on going in this Champions League campaign. His Golden Boot efforts are going very, very well. It's 3-0. This was the demolition job we were looking for in the quarter-final. It's 3-0, 4-1 on aggregate. What was the result in that PSG game, the last one? It was a 2-1 win, so that game is all tied up now. We will not find our opponents until after this game is done. Let's go and make some more changes. Mindjin here will be a sensible one. I'm going to also bring Jagu on for Jaworski as a bit more of a defensively sound change, and then as well I'm going to bring we'll bring Juanma off, just leave Liddell on just in case he wants to go and get another goal for himself. What a game this has been, and we are through to the Champions League semi-final. Ultimately, what a result that is for us. Here is a Monaco player on the ball, standing over this corner. It's cleared out. Zajac, where can he go? He finds Jagu, and he's got space to run into ahead of him. He's progressing with this one. Where's he going to go? Is he going to get the shot away? He's in behind. He's hit the post. Jagu, of all players, has managed to get that deep with the ball, and he's very unlucky to not get a goal for himself. Agbenifo just got tons of space. What's he going to do with it? He doesn't come to anything in the end, but that is just ridiculous how we're being afforded so much space. We are just perfect, absolutely perfect, the football we are playing at the moment. Who is going to stop this Saint-Etienne team? We could have completed 4 trophies. What's that, quadruple, is it? But ultimately it doesn't look like we'll be going and doing it because we did lose out that trophy to champions. Who cares? Treble is a ridiculous feat if we can go and do it. Napa, Luis gets his goal. Luis makes it 4-0 here in this game. It's just ridiculous stuff from us, and that is going to be that. If this goal will stand, I think it should. I don't know if Napa was inflicting the course of play from his positioning. It does stand. It's 4-0, 5-1 on aggregate, and Monaco an absolute no-show in this game. We can do it away from home as we showed against Napoli. We can do it at home against Monaco as we have shown. It's just been an incredible day of football overall. 5-1 win on aggregate. Should it stay like this? Not often you see something like that in a Champions League quarter-final, and we've done that now quite a few times in that playoff. I can't remember what that was. I feel like it might have been something similar when we played against Anderlecht. And here, once again, another massive result. The full-time whistle goes, and it's a demolition job in the all-French clash. And there you have it. It's been confirmed. PSG in the Champions League semi-final. That is going to be an absolutely massive clash. We've also got the semi-final coming up, so it will be decided whether or not we're in the final by next episode. But all those years where we had PSG, that one season where they won the league, they were the best team I've ever seen, and we could go and inflict our revenge. We've already done it in the league. We're going to do it in the Champions League, and we are going to be Champions League finalists, hopefully, by the end of next episode. Julio Napa as well, the top of the Golden Boot. We are Champions League semi-finalists, and who knows how far this team can go. Finally, who are the other team in the other side of the brackets? Either Atletico Madrid or Barcelona. Imagine we set up a tie with Atletico Madrid in the Champions League final. It's so poetic. Let's go and have a look in the next episode. But if you did enjoy this one, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Make sure to go and join the Discord down below. I'll leave you all this little tune. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all for another one soon. Thank you. Bye bye.